Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, episode number 2. Last time around we witnessed first episode of Season 2 and it started off with a flashback. And interestingly enough, it was the mission that Mei and Utahime went on. I'm really like all the love that the author is showing to these side characters. I really had fun with two of them exploring the haunted house, especially because of Utahime, right? Those scenes with her were done really nicely, and she is a scaredy cat, man. It's always funny when someone who is a scaredy cat is experiencing something like that, right? And even Mei sneaking behind her to touch her, they were in that loop, right? It was the house of that guy who ran a restaurant, right? And he went out of business because of the crazy mad cow disease, and he took his own life. So that's why there was cursed energy. It was haunted because of that. And Gojo and Geto coming there was so nice, man. Their friendship is so wholesome, but Geto is not shying away from calling out Gojo immediately because he's disrespectful, guys, right? And you explained to me that he's using the terms he's using are really like what you use with your close friends, and he was using those terms when he's referring to higher ups and his superiors. So yeah, you can see that how Gojo usually jokes around, right? His goofy self, that was really him when he was in high school, man. So it's interesting to see. It's not like Gojo was an evil guy, right? But he was way too cocky with head in the clouds, right? And he was saying how the strong people don't necessarily have to be burdened with the feeling of responsibility to protect the weak, while Geto is all about protecting the weak, right? And Jujutsu sorcerers existing to help weak people who can't use cursed energy and are not Jujutsu sorcerers. So as I said in previous video, man, whatever the heck happened with Geto, that's about to be so tragic, man. Seeing these episodes, it's kinda crazy. I'm kinda glad that I watched the movie first, right? That I experienced it just like you guys, man. I don't know. It's kinda cool when we saw how fucked up Geto was in the movie. This flashback is so interesting, and the anticipation of what actually happened, right? You're trying to figure out what went so horribly wrong that he became like that, like he was in the movie and like he's in Season 1, bro. I can't really wait to find out. So yeah, the animation is great, the opening was great. I was so excited by the reveal of the Fushiguro dude at the end that I didn't even pay attention to ending, man. It's Season 2 ending. I have to check it out, so I will check it in this episode. And stuff with Tengen is certainly interesting. Every 500 years ago, how old is Tengen, bro? And yeah, in order to maintain the technique and protect Jujutsu High, right, and all those people, he needs star. What was the name? I'm sorry, my brain is bugging right now. I think it was like Plasma Star Vessel or something like that. And that's the girl we saw. She is the vessel, and it's kind of fucked up because they implied that they would need to overwrite her body and everything that she is, right, in order for Tengen not to evolve, like how Gojo said, to Skull Greymon. I liked so much that Digimon reference, man, because yeah, Digimon is an old show that is very, very close to my heart, man. I really enjoyed it growing up. It was one of my favorites, and so it was nice to see that reference. And yeah, I was talking about Tengen, how he needs that vessel every 500 years ago, otherwise he will lose his will and he will not maintain his technique anymore. So the problem is that that group queue with cursed users is after the girl as well and religious group who worships Tengen. So that's pretty interesting. We saw uh, already attempts on taking girl's life. My boy Geto was there to protect her. That was so nice. And some poor soul had the opportunity to attack Gojo. They're certainly in for a very, very rough beat up, man. So the main problem is Fushiguro, man, because he is Zenin, man. You don't know what are they capable of, man. Does he have like that special technique of Zenin's clan? Like, I don't know how strong is that guy. His character design is kinda cool, but he looks like a douche, right? And it looks like the religious group can pay a good amount of money, and he seems interested because it seems like he loves money. It's like he's mercenary or some shit, man. So I'm wondering if this is tying up to Gojo meeting with young Megumi. I can't wait to see what happens. So without further ado, let's start episode number 2. Let's begin, guys. Alright, everything is ready. Let's go. Oh, this one is so chill. She was smoking. Oh, that was Geto with the basketball. Gojo punching a random curse. The beautiful visuals. And these like fishes, what is that? I like it. It's very chill. Ooh, hell yeah. Yo, look at them having so much fun playing games and everything. Ooh, this is making me even more sad, man. Okay, another banger of an ending. Oh shit, okay. The only thing that season 2 is lacking is, you know what I'm probably about to say, Juju Strolls, man. There were some of weird ones, some not so interesting, like with that coat wreck guy or whatever, but there were some amazing ones, man, especially when they were stalking Fushiguro and them talking about food or the type of guy slash girl that they like. There was more often interesting, of course, with the curses and Mahito and Geto playing football and all of that, man. So yeah, Juju Strolls are the only thing that this season is missing, but man, they are going hard. Another great episode, guys. Another fantastic episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, guys. That was amazing from the start to the finish. The starting was really dope with Geto and Gojo flexing. I love them, man. I love what they did to Riko, like she's a towel or some shit. They got both offended, but oh, of course it was playful. They were teasing her a little bit. I like that she insulted Geto's bangs, and I like his hair. I like his design overall, man. Both him and Gojo, obviously, they have awesome designs. And it was kind of sad, right? But the way she is willing to accept her fate, man, and to, I guess, assimilate with Tengen, she's very, very positive about it, and she's saying that she will live through him with her thoughts and her spirit, her heart, right? So I certainly hope that's at least the case, man. I don't know, she seems like a really, really nice girl, and it was funny later on when she was singing, when Gojo went inside and all the girls and even teacher was simping for him. She even gave Gojo the number. That was hilarious, man. Before that, we witnessed a fight between that old guy and Geto, and I like how they did that. They confused me a little bit. I like how the old guy was trying to create a plan, and he was certain that he will get Geto and that he's unexperienced, right? And then Geto just one-shots him with crazy powerful curse that got the old guy, but that wasn't actually the case. He was able to dodge that, and then when he jumps through the window, that transition to the dog, that was really nice, and that was the moment that he fucked up, because as soon as that scene with the dog started, it was actually his life flashing before his eyes as Geto was beating the shit out of him in a very satisfying manner, man. The way they animated that was pretty dope. We don't know which one of the groups he was in, but yeah. Fushiguro, the man is a deadbeat father. He's a bum who spends most of his time gambling, or should I say betting, to be precise, on those boat races. I like the scene when he was talking about Gojo and Geto, right? And Riko, as the race was going on, and it seemed like he was referring to boat race and what's happening with them. I like that detail. And he knows a lot about Gojo. He says Gojo's clan, he wants to send these guys to wear them out. He's very aware that Gojo is extremely powerful, and he even knows about his technique. Okay, limitless, that's infinity. That Gojo's explanation didn't really made me realize how his power actually works. I get the infinity power, and that the closer you get to him, the slower you get, and eventually you never reach him, actually, right? And I get that that's like his limitless, right? And he was talking about the negative powers and amplification, right? And that it gets like the space around him gets distorted or some shit, man. It's like a black hole, basically. I'm not sure that I understood, man, but yeah, he also tried to use his cursed reversal technique, red, and we saw him combine red with blue. Blue is amplification, right? And red is reversal, and he created hollow purple in season 1. It looks like he was in the process of learning red because he actually failed. I kinda like that. I kinda like that our badass almighty Gojo is not perfect, that even he has to work on things, man. Even though he's talented and a person like him in the clan didn't appear for centuries, man. That's really interesting. And this guy Fushiguro was talking about, like, who knows if I could actually defeat him, man. So that was pretty interesting. Considering that Gojo is still young and all of that, he might have a big trouble against this guy, man. Again, I'm just assuming based on his behavior, bro, and I'm giving him more, how to say, benefit of a doubt because he is from Zenin clan also, and the way he looks and the way how much he knows about Gojo is making me believe that he actually might have a legit shot, man. So yeah, whenever that happens, if that happens, that would be so freaking amazing, man. Another great episode, guys. I also like the maid, Kuroi, right? I think that's her name. And the very end, it seems like she's tied up. And why would she send that picture from her phone? And how would she do it if she's tied up? The first thing that came to my mind, maybe it's a play by Geto to bring Gojo there as soon as possible, but I don't know. That might not be the case. Maybe she's really captured by somehow, but for some reason, I'm not buying that, man. She fought well against that guy with the paper bag on his head. She's really nice with the moves. She reminded me of Maki. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff. I can't wait to see what happens next. I think I will end the video here for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.